Hey everybody, it's Medium Jody Jones. How is everybody feeling today? I thought I would take a moment and pop on and connect with you guys. Let me know as you pop on. Say hi. Let me know where you're coming in from. Hi, Chelsea. Hi, Natasha. Hi, Debbie. All the way from Australia. Hi, Mary. Hi, Belinda. Hi, Zelda. Hi, everyone. I'm having a coffee today. It's decaf. But I don't usually drink coffee at all, but I'm really feeling the need that I need a coffee. I don't know if you guys noticed, but there is a massive spiritual war that is going on right now. And so many of us who are light workers are definitely feeling the brunt of all of the stuff that's going on behind the scenes. And so I have not slept for the past 3 or 4 days, 3 or 4 nights very well at all because in the dream state, there's a lot of stuff that's happening and going on. Let me know for those of you who are on here. Hi, Chastity. Hi, Karina. Hi, Denise. Hi, Kemi. Let me know how you guys are feeling if you have not been sleeping well, if you've been dreaming lots, having lots of dreams. Um, if you're feeling like flu-like symptoms and you don't have the flu, so this can be feeling extremely tired, lethargic, low energy. Um, you can be foggy headed. There can be some of that that's going on. And it's density. So Spirit's saying to me right now, it's density. And I saw somebody was talking about stagnant energy earlier today, and really it's kind of like that. It's like a funky, heavy, stagnant energy that's kind of coming through right now. And for those of you, let me know if you are somebody, and of course, like attracts like, so I have a lot of my followers who are empaths and sensitives. And so uh, if you are not knowing that you're an empath or sensitive yet upon your journey, but you find yourself coming to my page and being attracted to this stuff, you might want to join my empath support group to find out if that makes sense as to who you are and why you experience things the way that you experience things. Hi, Joanna. Hi, Mary Ann from Ohio. Hi, Christy. Hi, April. Hi, Sandra. Lots of you guys on here. Hi, yay. Hi, Anne. Hi, Dorothy. Hi, Donna. Yeah, so let me know. I'm really interested to know how the empaths are feeling right now, how the light workers. So if you're somebody who works, as a healer or as a reader, or I know a lot of my followers do Reiki, if they do energy medicine. And not only that, because here's the interesting thing. We have many, many light workers who do not work in the healing profession or do not work in, mediumship psychic work. We have a lot of the light workers that are working just in the population. So meaning these are your cashiers and your servers and your teachers, all over the place. So everywhere, we've got light workers sprinkled everywhere. And just because it's not on your job title of what you do, if you are somebody who holds the light, and I mean that by you're somebody who does the work on yourself, you're the one who seeks the answers, you're the one who sees the big picture, you're the one who feels the spiritual connection and is working on building your spiritual foundation, then you are somebody who holds the light. You are a light worker. And so right now on this planet, we are in the middle, and I keep saying the middle because I'm hoping that we're getting out of it soon, of a massive spiritual war. And so this is not about politics. This is not about a pandemic or a virus. This is about equalization of energy on our planet. And this is about balancing the yin and the yang, the dark and the light, the good and the bad. It's all about creating balance on this planet. And I'm sure it does not matter whether you are a Democrat or Republican or whether you're non-political at all. I'm sure that we can all agree that our planet is in a miserable state, has been in a miserable state for so long. For the fact of the matter is that we have more money on this planet that is needed. We could completely eradicate homelessness and disease and starvation, and there's more than enough money across to have everybody well taken care of, well fed, well sheltered, medical care, everything. And there's not, because there's a massive divide, and there's always been a massive divide. And unfortunately, the dark state, the cabal, the dark side, whatever you want to call it, they have been controlling the planet and controlling us for far too long. And it's a pivotal time for us right now, because more and more souls have come here to wake up for this spiritual war. And we are waking up. We are feeling the strength within us. We're feeling the determination and the clarity. The clarity is one of the biggest things. The last since the pandemic stuff started, this has been a life lesson for all of us on clarity, on receiving clarity and seeing things for what they really are. And so many of us have had the opportunity to be able to dig in deep and trust our intuition and trust our instincts on what we are being shown through the media, what our politicians are saying to us, what we're reading in the newspapers. We're all being given the opportunity to dig in and feel what feels right to us. And for those who are still, immersed in the vibration of fear, who are still feeling the fear around everything, you're still in the middle of the work. So there's much work to be done till you reach the place of clearing the fear from the vibration that you're carrying. But there are many of us who have released the fear or are releasing the fear and are holding our light stronger and stronger. And so I wanted to pop on with you guys and see how everybody is feeling. So Karina's saying broken sleep for sure. Amanda's saying dreaming every night, tired, very low energy. Yeah, so are you finding like I'm getting lots of sleep, like lots of sleep time, but I'm exhausted when I wake up? And it's because we're doing so much repair, so much work behind the scenes in the sleep state. Dawn is saying dreaming vivid dreams. Chelsea, all of the above. Jen is saying waking up around 3 a.m., sinus issues and lethargic. Yeah, so remember, energy rises, right? So in these physical dense bodies, remember when there's a lot of energy that's coming through, and if you're an empath or sensitive, you're very much like a filter. And because energy rises, we often will get head stuff, right? We can get the sinus stuff, or we can get migraines, or we can get my favorite, the dizziness and the vertigo. And so all the foggy head, heady, feeling heavy, feeling like you've got dough in your head. Cami saying heavy chest. Yeah, absolutely. So that's if you're holding the grief or the sadness in your chest, right? Donna saying tired and sleeping a lot. Yes, I had a nap this afternoon. I never ever nap, but I really needed to. And I think I might have to go and lay down before my last client of the day too. That's how tired I am. That's how there's so much. So for somebody who reads energy for a living, it's massive, on such a massive scale right now of what is coming through and what everybody else is feeling, because there's so much uncertainty right now, and especially with the election, right? And so for those, let me know on my followers here, who's Canadian, who's American, because I'm interested to know, because for my fellow Canadians, this American election is going to affect us in ways that you will never even imagine. It's going to set the precedents for what we are going to be doing and how we are going to be creating our structure here. And so it's really, really important that we have somebody in power in the United States that is on the white team. And I'm telling you this, I'm well, probably, and I'm not looking for a political debate, but this is not about two men. So this is not about Donald Trump and Joe Biden. It's not about two men. Remember, they are literally players in the game. They represent a massive energy force, a massive point of view and direction. And it is in my belief, energetically, that Trump's team is the team that I believe will take us in the best direction. I believe that energetically they have all of our needs and wants in mind. And energetically, I feel that they are somebody that you can trust. I believe that that team is something that you can trust. And we're seeing this, firsthand right now on all of the mainstream news, right? All of the corruption about the votes and how ridiculous is this, is that you can't have an actual election be completed because of all of the fraudulent activity around the voting. It goes to show you, right? This is the thing about it, is the dark can hide in the shadows, but it always comes to the surface. And so right now it's coming to the surface big time. And so all of the stuff that's going on is not going to be able to be hidden. It's coming to the surface for us to see. So it's more of the dark coming into the light. So keep that in mind, okay? And do yourself a favor. If you are somebody who is feeling a really strong emotional reaction to Donald Trump or to Joe Biden, I want you to just remind yourself that it's not about these two men. It's not about how you feel about them personally. I know, everybody is making jokes about Donald Trump and about Joe Biden and posting all of the, Trump is easy to make jokes about because he is, a bit eccentric, right? A bit extravagant. He's a bit crazy, a bit wild. And I think I like that about him, because he has no filter. And that's the part that I love, because here's the thing, is you can always trust somebody without a filter, because what they give you is what it is. And I would listen to him anytime over somebody who is completely and 100% scripted. Also, if I work with energy for a living, and so I study body language. That's part of the work that I do. And if you watch Joe Biden whenever he's talking, and especially recently, he literally glitches out when he comes under pressure, or when they're talking about a sensitive subject. He literally facial spasms, his jaw clenches, everything. And that is an absolute red flag that everybody should be seeing, and everybody should be using, as their guidance system to go the opposite direction. So do yourself a favor and really, don't. It's hard because we've been painted a big story, right? Mainstream media has given us a magnificent story of these two gentlemen to follow along with. And unfortunately, the majority of it is made up and fabricated, and I'm sure it's on both sides, on equal sides. But remember, energy doesn't lie. And so if you get a creepy feeling from somebody, there's usually some validity there. So keep that in mind, okay? And saying Karen Erickson says, hi, Karen. Hi, Anne. I haven't seen you guys for so long. I hope you're doing well. Hi, Leslie. Having dreams of things you can't explain. Yeah, I'm telling you, there's lots of stuff going on. And the veil is still extremely thin. So we still have, all the realms are kind of meshing together right now. So there will be lots of spirit that's visiting in your sleep like that. And some of you who are empaths or sensitives who are psychically linked will also be able to see and feel spirit now with your waking eye, because the veil is so thin. Leslie saying, feeling anxious, a massage therapist Who dabbles in Reiki? More for myself. Anxious, not sure if it's a USA election, but energy is palpable. Yes. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Sandra is, I'm a healer and empathic, exhausted, headaches, tooth pain, which is so weird. Yeah, it makes sense, right? It's all up in our face, head, sinus, all of that will be connected. And again, it's just the excess of energy rising and trying to pass through. Cammy's saying tooth stuff too. Who else has been experiencing eye stuff? Because that's another one of the ascension symptoms that's been going on right now. Especially when I find when the Schumann is very low, which makes sense, right? Because if the Schumann, the vibration of the planet goes really, really low, it's like our 5D bodies, our 5D experience has a harder time shining through. You'll notice that when the Schumann is up higher, it's easier for us to get into vibrational alignment with feeling well, and our vision will clear up. Notice that. Pay attention to what the Schumann is like and how you're feeling with that. Darlene saying she can't sleep. April saying she's very busy in her sleep. Kyle is saying feeling depressed. So that's the stagnant energy, right? That's that heavy, stuck, stagnant energy. Rumi saying can't sleep but so tired. Yeah, the wired and tired, right? That's another part of it. Leslie saying pressure in my ears. Yes, the ears, absolutely. Thomas saying I dream of Trump 2020. Chelsea saying I have migraines even when I'm sleeping. I know those are the worst. Those are absolutely the worst. And I'm not somebody who takes a lot of medicines. Tend to go to the supplement way, but I will, for these migraines, I will take Tylenol, and Tylenol seems to work pretty good. So don't let yourself suffer in the pain. Do whatever you can do to make yourself comfortable, okay? Rumi is saying migraine and dizzy, nothing digesting. Debbie saying 3 to 4 hours sleep a night, napping a lot, completely involuntary, foggy, headaches, a lot of noise in my left ear. Yes. And who else? This is new for me. Who else is getting songs stuck in their head? So this is, I'll give you, you want to talk about the monkey mind and having a busy monkey mind. I'm pretty sure for like 3 nights now, I have had a song that it's by Seal called Kiss from a Rose, I think it's called. And I literally will fall asleep with it in my head. I wake up in the middle of the night to go to the washroom. It's in my head. I go back to sleep. It's in my head. And I just am not shaking it. And this is new for me. And I have not got any. At first, I thought it was a song for one of the readings that I was going to be doing this week from somebody's loved one coming through trying to communicate through music, but it hasn't been. So I'm wondering what it's all about. Leslie saying I felt someone was whispering in my ear during my sleep. Yeah, that is happening. Hi, Mary. Hi, Wendy. Rumi is Canadian. Yay. Leslie, American. Yay. And Christy saying feels like everything is on a tilt, if that makes sense. That makes perfect sense. That's exactly how things are feeling right now. Hi, Bobby. Chelsea's Canadian, American. So we've got like a big mix, right? Mary's from Texas, Shelly's Canadian, Darlene's Canadian, Chastity is American. So nice mix of everybody. And so you know that our country is literally, I would be for them blending together, to be completely and totally honest. I'm all for a merge of the United States and Canada. I think that would open up everybody's lives tremendously. Besides, I love the fact that I want to be able to go somewhere where there's ocean, and I'm missing Florida big time right now. Leslie saying, yikes, I don't agree. And if that's with the political stuff, that's fine. Absolutely. Everybody can have their own perspective on this, right? Everybody has to. This is the thing, guys, when I'm giving you my perspective on the election and on Donald Trump, it's my personal perspective on it. I'm not here to make anybody else a believer. I'm not here to convert anybody. But I am here to remind you guys to trust your intuition and to follow your inner guidance system, and to remember to recognize what the vibration of fear feels like and what the vibration of love feels like. Okay, so here's the thing, because our ego can mess us up, and if we start to follow somebody through the vibration of fear, and we're doing it out of fear for the opposite, or fear for any whatever reason. Fear is fear. You're following the wrong vibrational energy. So keep that in mind. It is better to be neutral. If you can't get into the place of following the love vibration, it's better to get into the vibration of neutrality and just be neutral about it, because it will be in that neutral energy, which is your soul energy, where you actually will have the most clarity, the greatest clarity. And Cammie saying Kamala Harris is the darkest one, just lurking in the shadows. There's definitely a lot of dark energy that are coming up, and we are seeing the light of it, right? Bobby, I would really like to get a reading from you. Absolutely. Just go to my website. There's all of the, I did a post about that today because my office gets bombarded with emails about how to get a reading from me. So you can definitely go on the website, mediumjodyjones.com, and go to the readings page, and everything that you have to know will be on that page for you. Absolutely. Chelsea saying your eyes have been sore for a week now. Yeah, the eye thing has happened to me before. And so the eye thing has happened to me before when I noticed when we were having massive spikes in the Schumann. So when it would like drop to like 8 or 9 and then spike up to like the 50s or the 60s or the 70s. And it's really, and so when I ask Spirit about it, they're telling me that it's the calibration of the going from the 3D into the 5D. So the calibration. Kyle saying, yes, my eyes are foggy, kind of sore. Yes. And so remember, part of that too is that, right? It's, again, Spirit saying to me, it's the clarity. It's the clarity. We're supposed to be seeing things for what they really are. And part of that is actually attuning our physical eyes. For those of you who are empaths, seers, medium psychics, right? Our third eye, our inner eye, is also getting a massive, massive upgrade. So EA, so Anna's saying, sorry, Jody will have to disagree. Trump has made some very bad choices. Yeah, so I'm not going to be debating with anybody. There will be good and bad in everything. I know that everything's going to come out the way that it's supposed to come out for the greater good of the planet. And all I do is I'm asking everybody just to follow the vibration of love and not the vibration of fear, because that will be your indicator of going in the right direction. And Francisca's saying, I got a lot of energy, so I'm cleaning again. Eye irritation, feeling like swing going up and down. Yes, cleaning is awesome. Good way to burn it off. And so Anne is saying he's unfit. So I guys, again, whenever you're feeling strong, here's the thing I have to tell you. Anybody that I ever meet, or anybody that I ever know, or anybody that ever talks to me about Trump that is not a Trump supporter, and I'm not doing this to be disrespectful, I'm not doing this to be judgmental, but they have a lot of anger in them. They have a lot of anger in them, and the anger vibration is fear-based. That's the fuel for anger. So keep this in mind, because we can often pick a target. This is what our ego will do. It will pick a specific target for us to unleash our emotions out on, for us to point the finger at. So we will get an emotion inside. And, I know for a lot of women, when Trump came out, this was the deal for him. This was what he was sent here to do. And so I know specifically he was bringing up a lot of emotion in a lot of people, and he still tends to do that. But you have to remind yourselves that fiery energy, that the stronger you're feeling about that's coming from within. That is a vibrational frequency that you have within yourself. And when somebody like Donald Trump comes before you and brings that emotion out in you so strongly, It is the universe's way of showing you. It's the mirror. It's the universe's way of showing you what is inside that needs to be worked on, that needs to be cleared. This is the thing that everybody is going together, whether you like it or not, whether you're pro-Trump, against Trump. You are having to clear lower vibration right now. Everybody is. This is why, as empaths and sensitives, we are feeling particularly drained right now, because everybody is being forced to shine the light on their dark. Everybody, whether you're spiritual or not, whether you're religious or not, whether you believe that in any of this or not, you are clearing. You're being given opportunities to clear energy, dense, heavy energy, not only from you, but from your ancestors. This is a pivotal time right now for this planet. We all have chosen to come here at this specific time because there is much work to be done. We are the frontline workers, all of us. And if you caught the beginning of it, you would have heard that, even if you're not doing this professionally, if you're working at a gas station, you're working at Walmart, you're doing any of the service work, you're a light worker. You are here to hold the light right now. And if you're somebody who has a lot of anger, a lot of resentment, a lot of bitterness, you need to get to work. You need to get to work because it's been purging time for a long time. Leslie is saying yes on the songs. Cami is saying, how do we keep up with the Schumann of the Earth? So there are actually apps that you can find. If you Google them, and they will give you the frequencies every day. They're pretty accurate. Natasha's saying she had Elvis Presley, Can't Help Falling in Love with You. That's a good song to get stuck in your head. Hi, Vera from Toronto. Darlene saying, yeah, she gets the songs in her head, wakes up in the morning, I'm singing in my head. Manitoba, hi, Nicole. Karina from lovely Florida. Dorothy is saying she's part American, part Canadian. That'd be the best to be, part American, part Canadian. Amanda from Florida. Lots of people from Florida. I am eventually going to end up in Florida just because I need some sunshine and some beach. Francesca says, I'm not here to judge who you voted for. That's your choice. I want peace, love, light for all. Absolutely. That is the way to be. Natasha's asking, when is my soonest available reading appointment? That's a good question, my dear. If you reach out to my office, they will tell you. You can also schedule yourself online, so you can see the availability online. It depends on what kind of reading you're looking for, right? Because there's all kinds of options available. Hi, Connie. So Robbie's asking questions about her loved ones who passed. So I wasn't going to do it just because November's so busy, and I don't know if you guys have seen, but I've got some events coming up. So on the 15th, I'm doing the New Moon Channeled Healing. On the 21st, I'm doing the Meet Your Spirit Guide. And on the 20th or 29th, I'm doing the Empowering with the Team Spirit. And so I wasn't going to do a reading night, but I think I will because I'm getting so many people who are asking about their loved ones and about their... So I might do a blend, because you know how I've been doing a psychic reading night and then a mediumship reading night? I think I might do a blend. I'm going to look at my calendar and see if I can put it in there so that you guys can join me and we can connect face-to-face live together, because I love, love, love doing that with you guys. So just keep an eye out on the events page, and hopefully you've signed up for my newsletter. If you go to mediumjodyjones.com, you can sign up for the newsletter, and then you'll know as soon as I send out an email about the events. And so Nicole's saying, been going through a spiritual roller coaster awakening for months now. Yes, every day gets better. It is getting better. It is. I know that sometimes when we are in the middle of something, it may not feel like we're making a lot of progress, but trust me, we are. Everybody is. Leslie saying, definitely positive changes coming. Absolutely. Hi, Wanda from Newfoundland. Hi, Nancy from Lindsay. Kemi, you are welcome. Thank you so much for coming on with me. Angela is from El Paso, Texas. Debbie's saying, I can't connect with my guides and I don't know why. So you should come to the event on the 21st and I will teach you how to connect with your spirit guides. Okay. So Connie's saying, great idea for a blend. Yeah, so I think I'll do that. And I think we'll, like, I've been doing it in the evening because I think that's when everybody's mostly available. So I think I will look at the calendar and pick probably a Thursday because my classes, I teach the classes on the Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So I think probably the Thursday will be the only day that works. I need more days in my week, guys. That's what I need more days in the week to get the clients all in and classes up and products out the door and, you know, all of the stuff that I get to do in this wonderful business of mine. Okay, so I'm glad that you guys all came on and I got to talk to you guys all for a bit. So know that how, you know, how you're feeling is how everybody's feeling right now. And so honestly, the best advice that I can give anybody is to kind of coast along right now. So, oh, and here is an interesting insight that, you know, I got from Spirit when I did my meditation this morning. And so, because again, we have limited energy when we are in these physical bodies, right? Because these human 3D dense heavy bodies can only carry so much energy. And if we are projecting our energy all over the place, so meaning if I'm, you know, watching the news and the media and I am listening to the election stuff and I've got a whole bunch of energy going over there because I'm worried or I'm concerned. And if I've got my, I may have some family members who are not doing well through the COVID thing. If I'm projecting over there and I'm giving some energy over there, I'm sending energy there. If I have got an issue with my work or it's not going the way I'm putting, so you guys see the picture where the energy goes like all over the place. And so Spirit reminded me the best thing that we can always do is bring our energy to ourselves. And so we do this, of course, first by bringing our thoughts, right? Our thoughts, our emotions, everything into us so that everything is just here and now. And you guys have heard this a million times over. But really, really, if you were to sit there and ask yourself, how is everything right here, right now for me? It's much more manageable. It's much more doable, right? It's not overwhelming as it can be when we are putting energy all over the place. So again, I know it's the, you know, it's, you guys have heard me say this over and over again, but it's the prayer and the meditation that will be the saving grace for everybody. If you can meditate, you can get through anything. And if you're struggling with your meditation, that's where your prayer comes in. So remember, your prayer is asking and your meditation is receiving. So putting those two powerful tools together will get you through this. Will get everybody through this all. Okay, guys, I'm sending you all huge, huge blessings. Everybody stay safe, stay in love, stay in the light, and I will connect all with you soon, okay? Take care.